I like my Madden 25 full game. That's my dad to play for me. If you say yes. This game actually looks tough. What's going on? Saquon Barkley, look at him. No, I clicked the wrong one. Kobe, you watching a live? Right there. Wait a friend. 6 minutes. All matter. Left right there. I invited you. 92, okay. Let's see what other teams got. We got 90. Why'd you leave? I am live, Cody. $91. They have J-Mo. How many you want us to do, Kobe? For the skin. 1 or 2? 2? Okay.
It's been the home of the Chiefs since
Don't matter.
1972. GEHA
Two?
Field
Alright,
at
2.
Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City.
This looks so crisp. Ugh. This looks weird. It's weird.
The perennial Pro Bowler, Justin Tucker, has it on the tee. And off we go from KC. This will be returned from the 6. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Mahomes going to start this one with a throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Gray is the motion man here. Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. Oh, intercepted on the 2nd play of the game. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Give it to the first option. That's the fullback. Trying to use that big body to get the yardage, but he is stopped for no gain. 3rd and 9. Now it's Jackson. And to the tight end, Charlie Kolar. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains. And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
Now the former Russian champ, it's Kareem Hunt. And he's going to give him some breathing room past the 15-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds. Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. Third and long. And this will not be a spike. He faked it. That's going to be caught. A big hole. Inside the 20. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 90 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. And that one is no good. He missed the extra point. So much for 7 to start. It is a 6-0 game. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. And this is going to end up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball up to the 40-yard line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
This is a guy who's been doing it at a high level, Mike, for a long time. Not too many running backs finding success in the NFL past the age of 30. That's usually when they kind of ride off into the sunset, but as always, there's the exception to every rule.
On the option, they give it to Henry. Looked like a lateral there, but now it's a free football. Well, sometimes the offense tries to make a little too much happen, try to pitch it around, get an extra few yards, except they lose the ball, and the defense will take over.
Mike, you're exactly right. That is what happened here. That's just a prime example of a player just doing a little too much. Just secure the ball.
And he's into the end zone. DeAndre Hopkins. Touchdown, KC. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Justice Hill to return. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. He'll bring this up to the 22. Trent McDuffie up from his corner spot there on the tackle. Second down and 8. Off the play fake, Jackson. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. He'll get about 6 before he's taken
Kobe.
down. Now
Kobe Bryant.
3rd and 2. They'll try and run for this with Henry. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. And it sets up 4th down.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking first down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up 4th down.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. On 4th down, they snap it to Jackson. He's got his tight end. That's Andrew. And he's going to have the Ravens 1st down. The defense nowhere to be found. A 4th down gain of 20. On the give, here's Henry. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. So after 1, it's the Chiefs on top. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Throwing Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
That's going to be caught. Oh, he's going to be very close. It depends on the mark. But he is short. They've held him on 4th down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Gray is the motion man here. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. Open man right side is Kelsey. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins was the intended target for that one. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And he's in. DeAndre Hopkins. Touchdown, Chiefs. His 2nd touchdown of this 1st half. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a
now it's a fake. They'll flip it to the kicker. And this is not going to come close to fooling anyone. Hard to believe they thought that would work. It didn't, and they get... The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Tylan Wallace now on the return. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Off he goes.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Now Jackson. And that is incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver, and it's going to be 3rd down.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. Then you say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase first downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small, and oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove. One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need.
Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
And he's able to gain yardage out of this one before he slides.
Well, give him some credit. Initially, that looked like it was going to be a sack. He's able to escape the pressure and get away, picks up a little bit of yardage, but at least he avoids taking that shot.
And that is incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And it's going to be 4th down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Sending it downfield for Likely. And that is incomplete. The defense there.
Turn the lights on.
Every day cannot stay the same. Yeah. But one thing that's never gonna change. Forever, ever, forever, ever, forever. I forever reign. Forever, ever, forever, ever, forever, forever. The people they make go and dollars they make grow, and everything's for show, but I will remain cold and eager. The queen don't talk to the meager, a leader. Who you know in the Zephyr? Been through the trenches, gutter fields and stenches. Gone ball, they filling up the benches. Half-court shooter, spitting from the medulla. Life for the game, they talking like I'm the doula. Nobody want to doula, defend the throne. I'm a dog in the zone, and your man's is bones. I don't fear the stones, I flash the paws. Don't be talking to me crazy with no glass jaw. A spit of lights alive.
It's the venue that's had plenty of success. EHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. The sun is shining on both of these teams. And we're off from Arrowhead. Kickoff taken at the 3. Returns looking good so far. His return reaches that 34-yard line before he stopped. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Throwing on their first play. On target to his back, here's Christian McCaffrey. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Play action now with Purdy. He fires one deep down the left side. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs get it back after a marvelous defensive effort. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script. Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
2nd and 10 now. That's low and bounces short of his man.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Complete beyond the marker. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Loss of 6 brings up 2nd and 16 at the 46-yard line.
43!
Oh, they faked the spike. They're going to throw. That one complete to Hopkins. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the 49ers will set up just a little bit shy of the 40 following the tackle. Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage, impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
Hey, it is tough to play a clean game in this league. The caliber defenders are awesome. You just hope that eventual missteps happen at a less meaningful moment than your opening series. You don't want to make it any harder to get your rhythm and get your passing game going.
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Going to the ground again on first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it brings up a San Francisco first down. They stick with McCaffrey. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Second and 12 behind the sticks. He completes it in traffic. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is. Is that QB and tight end? They got that ball out in a hurry.
McCaffrey on third down. Give him 3 on that game. And that's a 49er first down.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
They're now set for first and 10. Now Purdy. This ball's cut by McCaffrey. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on second down.
Purdy setting up that play action. This one's caught. And he gets them down to the 9 before going out.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. It's a 6-yard gain. That sets up first and goal. McCaffrey gets in. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers parlay the interception into points. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Now the 49ers will line up for a 2-point conversion. Keeping it on the ground. And he'll get in. That gives him an 8-0 lead. So they stick with a hot hand partner, and he ends up adding 2 more on top of that touchdown.
I'd say 8 points is a pretty solid try's work for him.
Right.
And as long as he's producing, seeing the gaps, getting the pads down, getting those tough yards, feed that man the ball. He won't be denied.
Return starts at the 3. This return makes it up to the 25. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Play action, Mahomes. Buying some time left. This one finds Kelsey. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
So before they can set up for another play, we've hit the end of the first quarter. 8-0 is our score. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They'll have 2nd and 7 to deal with. Off play action, it's Mahomes. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. 4th and 14. Let's see if they've got some magic in them. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. 4th and 14. Let's see if they've got some magic in them. They'll go. It's Mahomes. And it falls incomplete. And a surprising 4th down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now it's Purdy. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. And they had that one contained right at the line. Justin Reed with the tackle. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. McCaffrey running between the tackles. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. It'll be a gain of 5. They still need 4 on 3rd down. Going run again with McCaffrey. And that play is brought to a halt. They're going to stay at the 5-yard line. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out. Here's Purdy to throw. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
Hey, I know nobody's perfect. All you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And he's in for the touchdown. The 49ers grow their lead to 14-0. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Jake Moody on for the PAT. Oh, it's a fake. Looks like they're going to throw. He's in trouble, and the Chiefs bring him down. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. His return starts at the 5. Lateral doesn't work. Fumble! And they steal it back on the return. And San Francisco takes the return to the end zone. Touchdown! The 49ers take a 20-zip lead. Not exactly the big play that these reworked kickoffs were designed to promote, Brock, but hey, excitement's excitement, right? And it is hard to beat the old scoop and score.
Don't tell that kicking team that wasn't a big play. This is what they work on all week long, Kate.
Yep.
This is how they become special. There's a special teams unit to punch it out and take it back to the house.
And he made the line of scrimmage, but not that goal line. Defense there to shut down that two-point attempt. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. McCole Hardman now on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. That pass is complete to Kelsey. Oh, this big guy is moving. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs start to fight back with their first points of this game. Travis Kelsey, the touchdown. They'll set up here for the point after. And he's off the mark. No good. Some troubles for the rookie early here as he misses on the extra point. They'll probably still mentally kicking himself after that missed point after. He can take a little frustration out here as he kicks this away. And he needed a lot more power there. It came down a ways away from the landing zone, and they're going to start the possession up at the 40. Now it's McCaffrey. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Give him 5 yards to bring up a manageable 3rd and 1. On 3rd and short, McCaffrey. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Finds his man. It's Ricky Pearsall. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. We're to the 2-minute warning from Arrowhead. The 49ers with a chance to add to their lead. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Got a man, McCaffrey has it. And he's able to get this down to the 36. It's a gain of 4 there. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
On third down, Purdy. Completed here to McCaffrey. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
To throw again, it's Purdy. That's caught beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They got 24 yards on the play. And the huge conversion gets them. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. On the give, it's McCaffrey. And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut. The 49ers will call their 3rd and final timeout. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Throwing off the play fake here. And got his man. That's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Deebo Samuel, the touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
So following the missed point after, a chance to take his frustrations out on that football as he sends this away. Hardman with a return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there. Looking for the back that time. And now it's 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
He drops it! Oh, a huge gain in hand, but he couldn't finish the catch.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. Now you got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
15.
3rd down, it's Mahomes. That's caught for the 1st. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. All set up now for 1st and 10. Back to the air, Mahomes. The throw is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City! A second touchdown through the air for him, Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
1 touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separations and the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs drop the lead back to 13. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. It's Deebo Samuel with the return. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Looking to throw. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. Couldn't find Deebo Samuel on that throw. So it's second down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
He put some juice on a deep throw down the middle. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewing with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
On these 1st and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
Back to the well again. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Jarvarius Ward brings him down.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Yellow.
Mahomes to throw for it. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the 49ers get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
That's so cool. He really did it all for him, didn't he? First he forced the turnover, and then he set them up in a better spot with a really nice return. Yeah, he had designs on doing the scoring for him, too. One more move, and he might have broken it for 6.
Escapes the pocket. And he overshoots his man. It's incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And it's going to be 2nd down. Play action now with Purdy. Into a crowd and, intercepted! Leo Chanel makes the play. Well, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception.
We know that no lead in the NFL is safe. A 1-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. How many of these games so often come down to one possession in the end? With a half of football left, you just can't give away too many gifts and too many possessions.
How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll run here on first down. And they'll bring him down after a small gain to the 48. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
The offense not shy about sending him downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
Gets everything he has under this throw. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. Jair Brown has it. And the 49ers are going to return this up beyond the 20 before being tackled. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
They get it right back. That's intercepted. Justin Reed has the INT. And the Chiefs bring it all the way back inside the red zone before he's finally hauled down. Well, they had the advantage for a moment, Brock, but turns out that is all just that moment because they throw an interception to give the ball right back.
And for once, both coaches on both sidelines are preaching the same message. Take care of the ball. Not often you see back-to-back plays end in interceptions, and we're right back to where we were just a couple moments ago.
They go play action. It's Mahomes. Catch is made in close. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs get it back to within 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. 1st and 10 from the 41. Here's McCaffrey, and he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Purdy setting up that play action. That throw finds Kittle. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. This is ahead for about 5. Justin Reed with the tackle.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
And there was really nowhere to go there. Just a small push to the 37. And then it's a single yard that time. They're going to have to solve 3rd down and 4.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
3rd and short. Here's Purdy. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Purdy on 1st down. He'll get this complete to Jennings. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's 49ers football, and we'll see if they can close things out for a win. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Going with McCaffrey on the ground. And he manages to reach the 19 before he stopped. Only a yard on the pickup, so that's going to bring them to 3rd down and 3. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And that's a 49er 1st down. Now he'll throw off the play fake. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
You're just not going to win many games in this league when you can't generate a pass rush until the 4th quarter. You needed to feel the impact from this defense earlier and more often in this game. The lack thereof, it's a big part of what's put them playing from behind in the final stanza of this one.
And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with a running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
He'll throw it. They did it. He made the interception. Trent McDuffie in to pick it off. And the Chiefs have some new life in the 4th. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the 2nd half of a 1-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away.
Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. And the 49ers take possession down inside the 30 after the interception. Oh, my goodness, Brock. I don't think I've ever seen this back-to-back plays, and we've got back-to-back interceptions.
And I would be stunned here, Kate, floored, if we saw a 3rd in a row right here. It might be the time to remind both of these offensive coordinators, you can run the ball, because these secondaries are locked in.
And he's down into the red zone. This run gets to the 18. Call it 9 yards. Looks like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he's able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate.
Still gonna run the ball.
Him down before an even bigger run, crossing that 1st down marker.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They send one of the tight ends in motion right. First throw for the backup now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's a BYOB. You got to be your own blocker. It would have taken the entire defense piling on to stop him from getting that first down. Well done.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
They send a tight end in motion.
Go.
Play action on 1st down. This throw is caught. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Ready.
They go play action here. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. This one misses the tight end. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. A run with McCaffrey. And he can't find the lane before being wrapped up at the line. Nothing for him on that play as we've hit the 2-minute warning. Jake Moody now in a high-pressure spot. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Moody knocks it through. And that'll make it a 2-score game.
The best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And when they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. He's got the squiver. This return makes it up to the 25. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Yellow. Where's it?
Throwing now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 16 at the 19-yard line.
They pitch it to him. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
This one finds Kelsey. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense.
And they get to him and hold him down. What a play, forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
He's on the move. Oh, no, the ball is loose. And this is picked up by the Chiefs. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Now, 4 seconds left, we've got a timeout. Not that the final play is going to change the outcome, but we will get one more snap.
Yellow. Where's that?
One final shot here. Trying to push it deep downfield. And there's our last-in image of this game. It's intercepted. And the 49ers are stopped on the return on the final play of this game. So it's a win for the visiting 49ers. Well, as they celebrate to the boos of the home crowd, I'm sure you're having flashbacks, buddy. It's got to be music to their ears, hearing those fans voice their displeasure.
It is so sweet, Kate, when you win on the road for a couple reasons. Yeah, I do remember. I remember silencing those road crowds. There's no better feeling than to hear, those boos.